Ladies and gentlemen, we right back up in here for the part 2. It's time to play the game. Hey, y'all remember that? Now I know we have some WWF, WWE fans up in the building, but with this video right here, this is gonna be serious. This is gonna be a fire video right here, man. Hey, peace and love to y'all for rocking with me too, man. I appreciate all the support. You already know. And we're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I see some stuff. I just let the brain flow. Get creative with it. But for this video, this is gonna be an interesting one. All right. So for right now, you're seeing LeBron James, and this right here, I figured out this riddle with this. We really about to play the game. You want to play the game? Let's get it. All right, come on. So for this, the championship, when LeBron won it in Cleveland with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Now for this off break, you see the riddle right here. Kevin Love has the WWE wrestling belt in his hand, Stone Cold belt to be exact. And on LeBron James' shirt, LeBron James has a wrestler on his shirt. One of the old school wrestlers. I forgot his name. But let's stay on the subject though. So with this, and you know how I said I'm trying to play a game and stuff like that with the game and stuff like that. So you see that right there, right? Let's scroll all the way over to right here, like LeBron covering his eyes and stuff like that in the interviews. Even in this, at this particular time, this is where LeBron injured his hand. This was in the NBA Finals. So right before winning that ring, LeBron James has injured his hand, right? And people was saying, oh, LeBron James faked the injury. Because this at the time we almost dunked on Draymond Green. And he fell on his hand. And he faked like he injured his arm. You know how LeBron do. He'll size that shit up. So he faked like he injured his arm, right? Missed the first free throw. Then made a free throw. Now, this is before Kyrie Irving hit that jumper to win the game. So, LeBron, if he would have lost again, it would have ruined his legacy again. So, of course, he had to fake that. So him doing that, it kind of changed the momentum of the game as he got the ball to Kyrie, which he made that game-winning shot. But let's get to another thing. Even with this whole interview right here, LeBron James kept wiping his eye, but this was like one-eye symbolism. Let's zoom in. With this hand injury right here, he only had it taped up for this, but right after this tape wasn't on there. So this is why people were saying it was fake. As you can see, he's wiping this eye, then he's wiping that eye. So a lot of kind of like nervousness, or in plain sight, just kind of selling that fake broke hand or fractured hand. You know what I'm saying? Even for this, let's put this in here. The game and Kobe Bryant. Now, a lot of times the game used to be courtside with Kobe Bryant. Now, for this is pretty interesting because they have the game's official listed height as 6'4". Now, I think that's not accurate at all because Kobe was 6'6". 6'7" with the fro. You know what I'm saying? For the froby. As you can see right here, they're relatively like the same height. You see he's probably a little slunched. And we'll get another picture. I believe they're like the same height. Look at this. As you can see in this picture with Samuel Jackson, they got him and Kobe next to each other and they're the same height. So how is this 6'4"? How is he 6'4" and Kobe is 6'6" and he's standing right next to him? That's just another thing to throw it off. And even with that, let's go to LeBron James' official listed height, 6'9". Now, for years, LeBron James was 6'8", until Stephen A. Smith. I'm gonna use his name to be exact because he was one of the guys. LeBron James, his stature, his size, he's 6'8", 6'9". He was the one that kept saying that. I used to watch ESPN until I stopped watching that heavy. I used to watch that all the time. So I know for a fact Stephen A. was saying that. 6'8", LeBron, he's 6'8", 6'9". He kept saying that, and then what do you know? The Wikipedia page changes his damn height to 6'9". You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Because, we're going to rock with 6'9". But, he's 6'9", bro. Now, LeBron James was 6'8" for years. Now, the game. 6'4", official height. We had other people that was, paying their respect to Kobe. Now, even with LeBron James, we had Kanye West. Even in the video, I was telling you 24. Why you think he named that on 24? Because look at this. He got the shirt, the merch, before Kobe died. I feel like Kobe and all that. So this is like a predictive programming in a sense. Like the Kobe merch was like, at this time, yeah, if you, let's put it this way. If you got this merch right here, at this time right now, yeah, you probably can put that on eBay, get you hella bread type shit. Because, people are fanatics for that. So look at this. LeBron, and we got your boy, Kanye West, up in the crowd like a fan. He's a fan of Kobe. So a lot of people rocked with Kobe. They understand the blueprint of that and what it represented in the game. Even right here, look at the handshake. Now that handshake, you already know there was more than just homies. That's that handshake right there. That's that oath right there. You know what I'm saying? Because look at this. Look at that handshake. Can't really see it like that, but that's that handshake too. All right, so even on another riddle, let's bring it to this. Then this was like a very, very interesting one. LeBron James courtside, masked up. Now even with this, bro, before I get to this, I want to make it make sense. So let's go back to the young LeBron James. Now look at his face. Pay attention to his nose and everything like that. And I know people get older, but look at his face structure. Now over time, your face structure will change and things of that nature. But notice this to this. That's not even the same person. Because for one, how did his nose get that wide? Look at his ears. This to this. Look at his ears. You see how he got the Michael Jordan type of ears right here, right? Look at his ears now. They're like, they're not the same. They're like pinned to his head. They was kind of like from his head. Now they pinned like straight on his head. But even, let's get back to the other picture because you know you're going to make it make sense. So back to the LeBron James picture right here with this plaid type shirt. You know what I'm saying? This probably has some more hidden symbolism. But look at this main thing is with the rings right there. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Representing, you know what I'm saying? He don't got 5 rings right now. He got 4. 5 rings. This is, you know, representing that they're going to win another ring. He going to get them 5 rings. So I caught that. And let's look at the Jesus pieces right there. The Jesus piece. And who had an album Jesus piece? The Game. Look at the Jesus piece right there. With the mask. Come on, bro. That's the riddle right there. So LeBron James is definitely playing the role of, or LeBron James is playing the role of the Game. In the Game, you know what I'm saying? Because the Game be looking masked up too sometimes. And even with this is another riddle. You got your boy Drake right here with LeBron James. Now what does Game always say? LA. Bompton, you know, Black Wall Street, all that type stuff like that. LA. Now it so happens that LeBron James has the LA hat on right beside Drake in his picture. Even in this. You know what I'm saying? They always together. OVO, Drake throwing up that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this though. There was no coincidence that Kevin Love had that belt right there. And LeBron James got that shirt on too to let you know like, okay, it's time to play the game. Now let's bring it back over here with the Game. Now this is from the Jesus Piece album. Like kind of the alternate cover art type stuff we would have used. You see right here, predictive programming. More like the church type album. Like, you know, he got the shirt on with the stars pointed to the sides. You already know this is satanic. Now it'll get you like just like Kanye with the Jesus walks. It'll get you with the I'm gonna get the Jesus chain on, so these people will never think this and think that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over to this. More of the Jesus Piece merch or the album, you know, roll out in the background. Him smoking with the big old chain on, with the diamond as well. Even with this, you know what I'm saying? The big chain, armor fatigue and all of that. You know how we have rappers take it to a ridiculous level. Even Boosie, he got the big ass chain. Now this one is tough, but it's like, this all by design to let you know like, oh, I ain't no sellout. I got the Jesus chain, so how would I be a sellout? And then meanwhile, they do all the satanic stuff. Even you know, Kanye, like I was saying, Jesus walks and all that type of stuff. So for him, how he's doing it now, it just only catching the person that is like listening to the old type of music, thinking that that same person is there. That person may be in there, may have got swapped out, but that's not the same person. Let's get to this right here. Even more Jesus Piece stuff from the album. Look at all this, Skull and Bones. We got the book right here, right? You know, it's like witchcraft, writing a spell with the Jesus Piece chain on again. You write this predictive programming, the Medusa jump, and he's shooting with the 1 hour symbolism. You know what I'm saying? Pretty wild, right? Let's get to some more stuff. I got some more stuff on there. I ain't gonna make it too long. So with the 6, LeBron used to rock the 6 a lot. Miami, you know what I'm saying? The 6. You already know what the 6 is, the 3 6s, because Dwayne Wade was 3. That's 3 6 right there. So you already know what that was, 3 6. And it was the big 3 with Bosch. So, you know, 666 right there. 666. That's the riddle with that right there. That's not waste too much time. With the Kobe tribute, how LeBron had like the fake tears and stuff like that. He's pointing to the sky. This was predictive programming predictive programming for them to win the ring the next year. And what happened? They won the ring that next year. The Lakers was like cruising straight to the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? Right after that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over to here. The game with Vlad, DJ Vlad. Culture Vulture Vlad. So games sold out from the very beginning, man. This video, I'm gonna put all the stuff in there because in my last video, I had some interesting stuff that I want y'all to see. I might have to make a Patreon because a lot of this stuff don't get to be put on YouTube, but it'd be like some stuff that make the video fire. And I feel like even with the part 1 of this video was straight fire, but I had to re-upload it. But it's all good. It's making me get more creative. So even with this, like I was telling y'all. But even with this, look at this, bro. LeBron was growing his beard out at times like that, rocking the bandana as if he was like the Game in the West Side. That's because he's about to play a role. Let the beard grow out, add a little prosthetics and things like that, because the Game be rocking the same type of beard like that. Now they got the same type of nose. Now as you've seen from LeBron at the very beginning, his nose structure was different. Even in this one, this is the Miami LeBron. Even in this, his face structure was different. He was more like muscular, like a cyborg type of individual. You know what I'm saying? The Game. Look at that nose. Pay attention to the nose. This one out of all of them was way different though. So this is the Miami LeBron, right? This is supposed to be the Miami LeBron as well. Like what the hell is that? Hell no. So it's been a lot of stages. Even with this, you know what I'm saying? The oath, the handshake. Look at the handshake. So you already know LeBron James is down with them boys. You already know, as Dwayne McClain would say. Shout out Dwayne McClain. You know what I mean? And even with this, look, in my life, you know what I'm saying, in the video, with him and Lil Wayne, they was at the grave site. He got the one-eye symbolism covering his eye. I got the double cup right there. You know, the grave right there. You know what I'm saying? So Game did a lot of symbolism. And the club with Lil Wayne as well. Look at the guy in the back, throwing up the 666. You got Wayne right there. You got Kurt Cobain right there. You got Mac Main right there. You know what I'm saying? He throwing up the 6 over his eye. Got Lil Wayne right there. You know what I'm saying? Even this, like, even with this, bro, look. Remember how they had that beef? And then they squashed it years down the line. So this is all by design for record sales and stuff like that. Because you got to think about it. The Game was already in the game. I told y'all in my last video, he had a song on NBA Live 2004. NBA Live 2004 was my favorite one before Live, the dunk contest and all that. So I know. I was like, hold up, the Game is on this jump? The Game was rapping on it. Go back and check that soundtrack. I'm gonna find that, y'all. I can put it in the comments if I find it. But the name, the song, I remember the name of the song. We had a song on NBA Live 2004. So he was in the game before that. That game was out like 2003. You know what I'm saying? So he was out making music right before he had a debut album on. The debut album came out like 04, a little later that year. Hated Love and all that stuff like that. But let's get it on the other subject. Look, fear of God. Get the strap. 50 Cent in them. More symbolism of that. Fear of God, like the Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? The fear of God, like he had the Jesus piece and all that type of stuff like that. The fear of God is like kind of like them playing with it. They playing with God. You have the fear of God, right? But not really, because you doing all the satanic type stuff. So the Game is very wicked with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at this. Back to the origins. You know what I'm saying? With him and 50. Now, this is why they squashed that beef. This is why they could come together. Because you know how much money they made? Off that GU, all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? The Game made 300 bars. That was his most popular shit. How do I know that? Because, nigga, he was killing this shit at that time. That's when he was popular. That's when the Game actually was rapping. Instead of getting everybody on damn features for albums. Because that's when you know you sold out. Because you was just on that industry playing shit. Even with this. Like your boy 50 kissed them all in the ear and shit. Kissed him on the cheek and all that shit. This is the oath right here, bro. He had to stand there and had to do that. This is a humiliation ritual right in front of your eyes. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up the West Side. You already know what that is. It's symbolism as well. With the G-Unit or the G-Unit. This is my bad. G-Unit came after G-Unit gear when he was with G-Unit. Even with this with Dr. Dre. Now you know Dr. Dre, NWA. And it so happened that your boy also has a tattoo of that on his chest. So, he's a product of that. And he has a chain right there. Even with the Eazy-E tat on his arm right there. So the Game went all out for certain stuff. Even with this right here, throwing up the 666. I had this in another video. But we're going to wrap this up a little bit. Even this right, this was fake. 50 Cent made this and put this out like, oh, Game used to be a gay stripper. Now, this was actually confirmed by his stepfather. that he was a motherfucking male escort or shit like that. But this picture, they sized it. This picture was phony though. That actually was not real. None of that. Then that shit wasn't real. Now even with this, what did we notice from this? The game has a tattoo, LA right there. But before he got that LA tattoo, what did he have? Now I know the origins. Look, he had the butterfly tattoo, bro. Now you know what that butterfly represents. That's satanic. Like Lil Wayne, that represents the rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Like hence, you know, LeBron James, all stuff like. Because his career was dying. He was doing a lot of dumb shit. And his career died. I don't want to be a part of hip hop anymore. Crying and shit like that. All the oaths and shit like that. So he got himself out the game. Nigga did this shit and they was clowning him. So that's why he came back. Oh shit, I'm the hardest in LA. Got the tat on his eye. Or below his eye. You know what I'm saying? He had to get that out of there quick. Now Cardi got that shit too. So you got to put that in there. That butterfly tattoo, just like Lil Wayne. I am not a human being. That representation of the switch. You know, the motherfucking MK Ultra. All that type of stuff like that. So the game was going through all that. And even with this, look at this. Got the tattoo over Obama right there. Fast forward, he switched that joint to Nipsey Hussle. Got it covered up. So the game was doing a whole lot. And then you got Crenshaw right there, Compton Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? Even with this, the predictive programming, the gunshot to the head. As you can see, that Obama was right there. So you know this guy's straight industry plant, bro. Even with the Kobe, he got the Kobe number 8 flipped to the side to represent infinity on his eye. And that's the one eye symbolism right there for that picture right there. With the blonde hair, that's MK Ultra. Come on, bro. Now we catching it all. Now that, you know, the saying, that butterfly, the picture before he got that. How do you think you was gonna go hard with this butterfly right here, bro? Now you know what it represents. Like, he covered it up mainly because the people caught on, or, you know, they ain't catch on to it before. They was just clowning them like, oh, you got a butterfly on your face, but it's deeper than just the butterfly. It's the rebirth and shit like that. Even this. The molding him of the character, because he is a character. This is character shit. It's like the script. You follow the script and shit like that. But we about to wrap this up because I know this video a little long. The oath right there as well. The oath. Predictive programming. Gunshot to the head. Gunshot to the head. You know what I'm saying? Fake beef with Chris Brown over Carucci and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The one eye symbolism for this right here. You know what I'm saying? One eye symbolism. One eye symbolism. One eye symbolism again. 666. One eye symbolism. Come on, man. The game is just doing hella predictive programming. Let's get to the last parts though. The nigga was in the drawers of the gay stripper shit. The nigga in his drawers and shit in the red room. Got the red flowers in the back. So yeah. Come on. Why would you take pictures like this? The gram shit, right? But you know, the AAA shit. Time to play a game. On that wrestling shit like LeBron. Let's put this in there, you know? All this type of shit like this. Like, it's time to play a game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with this. You know, the Skull and Bones, like how Triple H did it. It's just like how the game did it. He had the Skull and Bones on the Jesus Piece album and stuff like that. Symbolism with that cross right there. But his cross is a little different, right? This guy had a whole character. What is it? Jean Paul. Now, I want to put that part in there so bad, but I can't put that as copyright. So this guy was putting on a fake accent. All of that type stuff, bro. He ain't even was under the accent, like fake, acting like a fake European man. Now he probably is European descent. Look at the, you know, the little design, no homo. You know what I'm saying? The red attire and shit like that. And that was very rare. You know what I'm saying? Even to this, the last cover. We about to get done though, y'all. Like even what I was telling you, Jean Paul. His real name is Paul. That, like, you know, take the Jean off of it. It's Paul. That's his real name. So the Jean Paul shit is like William Regal. Making motherfuckers drink the piss in the cup type shit, like that weirdo shit. This motherfucker was on that weirdo shit, just like JBL. Branchaw, remember how he was Branchaw in the Acolytes before? And then he went to JBL. He polished up the character a little bit, but he was raw at first. But it's kind of opposite with Triple H. Triple H was corny as hell at first. Then he switched it to Triple H. Time to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Started slamming motherfuckers' pedigree and shit. And this motherfucker was nasty. He used to hit that, hey, and even in the wrestling moves, like you will hit that fucking unstoppable move. You will run in the ring, right, hit a nigga with the knee to the head. Nigga fucked up. And then you just pin his ass. That's that pedigree. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video right here, man. Look at this. This motherfucker looking like goddamn Ric Flair out this bitch. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Hella hidden symbolisms. I know this video was a little longer, but you know, for the last video, for the simple fact that the video was a lot of copyright stuff in there. But it was some fire evidence, man. Y'all let me know, should I make a Patreon to put some stuff that can't make to YouTube? Let me know, man. Peace and love to y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm gonna come back at y'all with another one. Y'all already know.